Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. So y'all actually caught me by surprise. Y'all left me shook because I told y'all if y'all wanted me to do more affordable makeup tutorials and stuff like that, to give my last video a thumbs up, and I think for a while I haven't got that many thumbs up. So today I have for you a full drugstore tutorial, and yes, it's gonna be a full drugstore tutorial. Everything, primer, foundation, eyebrows, everything that I didn't have in my last video, I'm gonna have it in this one. The only thing that I don't have is an affordable eyeliner, but besides that, everything's gonna be drugstore, everything. So yeah, if you want to see what I have in store for you, then go ahead and just keep watching. Okay, so yesterday we went on a haul. Me and my boyfriend, we went on a haul. We actually got there 10 minutes before they closed, and I'm gonna insert a video somewhere around here of when we went. I was running. He was like, you have 10 minutes before they close, you need to hurry. But thankfully the workers there were actually really nice and weren't like, you know, because sometimes you can tell if someone's in a bad mood and wants you to leave already. They were not like that at all. They were just, you know, they didn't mind, they were helpful and stuff like that. So I do want to mention that. So I'm gonna show y'all what I bought, or what my boyfriend bought, because I didn't have. So the first thing I got was the Physicians Formula Butter Blush. This is the shade Rosy Pink, and it looked super pretty, so I got that. I got the Master Chrome by Maybelline. This is the shade, what shade is this? Molten Rose Gold. So we're gonna try this out today. We're also gonna try out this I believe this is new. I haven't seen anyone talk about it, but it's the new L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. And y'all know I am oily, so I'm definitely excited to try this out for you guys. What else did I get? I got the NYX Professional Makeup Precision Brow Pencil, and I got the shade Espresso, which I think is going to be a really good match, so I'm excited about that. And then I got a palette, because I do have affordable eyeshadow palettes, but I feel like no one has really talked much about these, so I wanted to test them out, and I wanted a big palette for you guys to do different looks in. So I got this one. This is the Naked Chocolate Bar eyeshadow palette, and this is the I think this one's the Naked Chocolate. I think that's what it's called, because I know they have a variety, but this one's like a neutrals palette, which I really want, because I want to do a lot of affordable prom looks for all of you. So we'll definitely be testing this out today, and that's like the stuff that I didn't already have. Besides that, everything else I had drugstore. So yeah, if you want to see what kind of look I come up with, then go ahead and just keep watching. Okay, so I zoomed y'all in a little bit. I'm just gonna open this up. Oh, I was like, oh my god, this was already opened, but no, I remember that I opened it yesterday. So it looks like it's gonna be a pretty good match. It looks like it'll match my eyebrows, and it does have a spoolie on the other side, which I like. So I'm just gonna start filling in my brows. The thing that I really like about this palette is the fact that it comes with a mirror, so I don't have to worry about that. Actually, let me brush my eyebrows real quick. Okay, side note, this palette really smells like chocolate. It smells just like the Too Faced ones, which I like. This one's literally like, you know how the ABH brow definer, it's like a triangle type of thing? This one isn't. It's just like straight up flat. So let's see how that goes. The pencil literally just broke. Wow. Apparently you have to be very careful with this because otherwise it'll break on you. So that's a fail. Especially with me being as like, I write really hard. I press really hard on my products. But I really like this color. Besides the fact that it broke, it's actually performing really, really good. I'm so sorry if this seems like a first impression. I just never have used this before. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad at all. Like I said, you just have to be careful. With the pencil so that it doesn't break like it just did on me. Okay. It's not bad. Looks pretty good. So I'm gonna do the other one off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and primed my eyelids and I'm ready to get started with the eyeshadows. So, I really want to do like a natural look. That's honestly why I got this specific palette, because I mean, come on. So the first color I'm going to take is this one, which I'm actually happy that they made it bigger than the other shadows. And with this shadow, I'm going in with my Morphe M573 brush. And I'm gonna buff that into my lid as my transition color. Okay. It does have some kickback, so keep that into consideration. I feel like I put nothing on my lid. It looks like I put nothing. Okay, scratch that. We're gonna go in with a different color because that didn't go as well as I thought it was gonna go. Let's go ahead and go in with this shade right here. It has a lot of kickback. It's like it grabs onto my brush, but whenever I tap off the excess, my brush is left with nothing. So let's see how well this one goes on. What the hell? Definitely not as pigmented as I'd like it to be. I feel like my eyelids look the same. I'll be right back. Since my eyes practically look the same, let's go in a little darker. So now let's go in with this shade right here. Let's see if that works. This one's picking up pretty good. Not bad at all. We're finally getting some color. Okay. Finally getting some color in. Hopefully we can save this look, because Lord knows it needs saving. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this brown. Not bad. I'm gonna get another brush so I can blend out the edges. Honestly, pure honesty, no lie, nothing, no bullshit, this doesn't want to blend. It's literally super patchy. It does not want to blend out. There's like certain areas, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's certain area like right around here that it does not want to blend. So we're just gonna have to ignore it and keep on moving. So the next shade I'm gonna take is, I believe, one of the darkest shades in the palette. Let's go ahead and take this one right here, and I'm gonna put that only in the outer corner. Guys, I'm so sorry, but this look is looking shitty. Like, I'm seriously trying to make it work, but I don't think it's gonna work out. Hopefully we can make it work. This looks horrible. I'm trying, I really am. I'm trying to make it work one way or another. This is horrible. I'm gonna go get my other brush so I can blend out the edges of that dark shade. So the blending for the dark shade didn't really go that well either. So now let's just go in with the shimmery shade. So the shimmery shade I'm gonna go in with is this one right here. Not bad on pigmentation. They're not super buttery and creamy, but let's see how it looks on the lid. It's not bad. Doing like a half cut crease type of thing. So obviously, by the way this video is going, Y'all should know that I do not recommend this palette if you're looking for something from the drugstore. I know it's tempting because, I mean, come on, it looks like the Too Faced ones, but don't get it. Save your $15 or $16, I think it was, because I don't think it's worth it. I think you should just spend the extra dollar, the extra money, and get the other palette instead, because this ain't cute. It literally did not want to blend, so we'll come back to the eyes in a bit. Let's go to the face. I honestly don't even know what to title this video. I don't know if to title it Drugstore First Impressions or Full Face Using Drugstore Makeup and just y'all get surprised with the first impressions type of video. I don't know yet. But now the real thing we're gonna put to the test is this L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Primer. It's supposed to be mattifying. As you all know, I'm like extremely oily. I have really oily skin, so I'll definitely do check-ins with this product to see how it works. But it comes out, I tried it yesterday, not on my face, but I tried it like on my hand, and it did dry down matte, but it comes out kind of like a lotion. It comes out like a lotion, but I'm just gonna take a good amount and put it all over my face. By good amount, I mean like something like this. I'm gonna rub it and I'm gonna work this in. It feels kind of like if I'm putting lotion on my face, or kind of like moisturizer. That's what it feels like. Put some more on my forehead. Like I said, I am gonna be doing check-ins with you guys so y'all can see, because I know how long my foundation, my drugstore foundation, how long it stays matte for. I know how it works. I know all of that good stuff, so I'm just gonna keep y'all updated. I'm gonna let that soak into my skin for a bit, and then I'll be back so we can do the foundation. Okay, so I'm like filling my face, and it feels matte but tacky, if that makes any sense at all. It doesn't feel like really tacky. It just feels like a little sticky. Like you can definitely feel that there's something on my face. So for sponge and foundation, I'm of course gonna go in with my Ride or Die foundation. Y'all should know this by now. It is the Maybelline, right? Yeah, Maybelline Super Stay. I always forget the brand. I always confuse Maybelline and Milani. But I'm gonna use a Super Stay matte foundation with this beauty sponge from Real Techniques. I love these two things, these two combos. I just dropped the top. But anywho, so I'm gonna put a little bit on the sponge. Well, actually, let me just, I think I used like 2 pumps and a half. So I'm just gonna dot this on my face. And then work that in. I don't know what it is about on camera that it always makes my foundation look off, but in person it's not. Like on camera it looks hella white on me, but in person it doesn't, which is really weird. Well, right off the bat, I think that the primer is really matte, and I think that the foundation is really matte. So that being said, my face looks like really kind of like it didn't really want to stick in certain places. I had to like really like pat it in so that it can stick. It did not want to stick at all, but I made it work. Now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. The concealer that I'm gonna use today is the one from ColourPop, the No Filter Concealer. And this is a shade Light 20. I honestly never use this concealer, but I wanted to use it today. I know this isn't at the drugstore, but it is drugstore price, so same thing. Not really, but I really wanted to use it because I feel like I never use it and I don't give it enough love. Just like that. And now I'm going to blend it with my beauty sponge. I think everybody and their mother should know what bronzer I'm going to use. I'm going to use a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And I'm going to use my Morphe R2 brush to buff that into my skin. Love this bronzer, love the smell of it, love everything about it. You don't have it, you need it, get it now. So, to just bronze up my face. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more on my brush. So I want to really bronze up my face. Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna use the Butter Blush, and like I said, this is a shade Rosy Pink, and I'm using my R10 brush to apply that. I like it because it doesn't look too pink, you know? It looks really soft and natural. I just need like 3 times right now, honestly, like before I started filming. I feel like all of the blush stuck to one spot and stayed there. But, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I honestly do not like this look at all. I don't like it, but whatever. We'll just go with the flow. So this is a Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter, and this is a shade Rose Gold. I'm going in with my Morphe M510 brush, and I'm just swirling on in there. I'll swirl it again, just for the heck of it. Let's see how this performs. I have a feeling it may be a little too pinky for me, but let's see. Ooh. It's definitely a little too pinky tone for me, but it's really pretty. It's just, like I said, it's a little too pink for me. I can legit see that it's pink tone on my skin, but it's super pretty. Honestly, this would look so good on someone with a little bit deeper skin tone than me. Honestly, I think that the face primer and the foundation are not a good match together, because I think they're both a little too matte for each other, so that made the foundation kind of not stick. So I would honestly, I am going to try to I'll probably do a separate video using a more luminous foundation with the primer and see how that looks, because I think two mattes, like a matte with a matte, is gonna make it too matte, and that's why it doesn't look as good as I would like it to. But I mean, it looks like they're both working, so like I said, I'm gonna do check-ins in this video. And yeah, we have lipstick. So for lipstick, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Mega Last lipstick, and this is the shade Rebel Rose. I actually really like these. I think they are so good, and this shade alone is really pretty. I'm about to show y'all. It's such a soft pinky color. Please excuse my very dry lips. And this, my loves, is the finished look. And let's just go through a summary of what I hated and what I liked. So the first thing we tried was the eye pencil, and honestly I really do like it. I can see myself using it in the future. Next thing we tried was the eyeshadow. Looking at the look, it definitely doesn't look terrible. I just wish that the shadows would have blended a little bit better and that the mattes were a little bit more pigmented. But besides that, I love it. I think the gold looks really good. Will I recommend this for you? Honestly, I would say I do recommend it. I know I said I didn't, but for $15, it's not bad. I had $5 shadows. You know, it'd be just as bad. I've had a $50 palette be worse than this, so honestly I would say go ahead and get it. Next thing we tried was a primer. The primer seems to actually be really mattifying, so the primer I would recommend if you do have oily skin. But like I said, do not go ahead and get a mattifying foundation with it, because that would just, you will look way too dry. That's how I look right now. I look extremely dry. There's like no type of shine around my face except where I applied highlight, but ahí en adelante everything's matte. So that's the next thing we tried. The other thing we tried is, I just realized that I didn't put on mascara, but I'll be right back. So I went ahead and applied some mascara, but as I was saying, the primer performed really well. I think it's extremely matte. I think if you have extremely oily skin like I do, you would really enjoy it. And overall, I think everything performed pretty good. I feel like the blush kind of is a little difficult to blend out, but it's not terrible. And what else did we try? The highlight is a little too pink for my skin tone, but it's still very beautiful and it'll work on a deeper skin tone than me. So if you're a little darker than my complexion, you'll probably really like it. But overall, I think this wasn't a bad video. I think it turned out pretty well. The look doesn't look terrible, but yeah. So if you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know. I want to do so many affordable looks for you guys. I know a lot of you are on a budget, and you know, some things from the drugstore work, some things don't. It's just a hit or miss type of thing. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did, and I hope you have a marvelous day, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hey my loves, this is my 4-hour check-in we ended off around 1 p.m. and it is currently 5:15 p.m. So this is how the face is looking so far. Everything still looks the same. I feel like I am getting a little oily, but nothing major, just, you know, the usual. So yeah, 4-hour chicken. Make sure to check out that description bar for giveaway details. Giveaway is going on right now. All we have to do is reach 700 subscribers and we'll be there. So yeah, check out the description bar below for more details, and like I said, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.